Hey CrossFit Cure community, it is time for your Monday, April 13th at-home workout. I'm Coach Levi. Coach Beth is going to be here demoing for us today. The workout today is called Kansas City. And before we get into that, we're going to go through your warm-up, and Beth again is going to demo for us, okay? So your warm-up is going to be 3 times through 30 seconds each of the following movements. Your first movement is going to be plate hops. We're using an actual plate for this, hopping on and off for 30 seconds. If you don't have a plate, that's all right. Just hop forward and backwards. Your next movement is going to be the glute bridge. So Beth is going to get on the floor here, bring her feet up by her hips, pushing her hips into the ceiling, squeezing her glutes and hamstrings there, and holding that for 30 seconds. Once you finish your glute bridge, you are on the kettlebell swings. We're using an actual kettlebell here, but you can use whatever you have, if that's a jug of water or a single dumbbell, something that you can swing. Notice she's keeping her back straight, hinging at the hips, and squeezing her glutes and hamstrings to drive that kettlebell up and forward, straightening her hips all the way at the top. Your last movement is a vertical jump. So this is an explosive jump. We can scale this back to explosive squats, but I want you to rest about 10 seconds between each. So in 30 seconds, you should get around 3 reps, as high as you can get off the ground there. So again, you'll do each of those movements for 30 seconds, and you will do that 3 times through, and that's your warm-up. Next, we'll move on to the workout. Again, today's workout is called Kansas City. It is a 3-minute AMRAP, as many reps as possible. But that's too easy, right? So we're gonna do 3 minutes, 5 times through with 1 minute rest in between, okay? So the movements in the AMRAP are as follows. 6 burpees. So down to the floor, back up, hop at the top. You can scale this to bodybuilders, hopping back or stepping back, hopping up at the top. We can scale it back further by elevating that to off a couch, off a chair, something where we're not going all the way to the floor. Your next movement is 8 deadlifts. We're gonna use a barbell. We know a lot of you have barbells here. She's keeping her shoulders above her hips, hips above her knees, bringing that barbell straight down and standing all the way up. It's 8 deadlifts, so you can get a little heavy with this depending on what you have. If you wanna use kettlebell, 2 dumbbells, an odd object, something heavy, 8 deadlifts. Then, whatever you're using to deadlift, you are gonna do 10 hop over and back. So these are lateral, so side to side. So over and back is 1 rep. We're doing 10 reps. You also have the option to scale to a step over and back. Can you demo that for us? Great. So 6 burpees, 8 deadlifts, 10 hop over and back for 3 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible in that 3 minutes. Record that. You will then rest for 1 minute, and then you will repeat that AMRAP 4 more times. So 5 total times, and we are going for total rounds and reps between all 5 AMRAPs here, and that is gonna be the score that you record in Sugar Watt. All right, that is your workout, and then we'll go into the cool down. And for our cool down today, we're gonna use 2.5 pound plates. This is not supposed to be super heavy. It is a cool down, just a nice little challenge here. We are accumulating 30 YTWs, 40 shoulder presses, and 50 bent rows with a 1-second pause at the top. So 30 YTWs, looks like this. Y, T, and W, and that's 1 rep. And go ahead and show us from the side. Y, T, and W. So 30 YTWs, 40 shoulder presses, again, using whatever you have. If you want cans of food or something, if you have light dumbbells, great. 40 strict shoulder presses, go ahead and show us those. She's doing 2 arm. You can also do it 1 arm at a time. And then 50 bent over rows with a 1-second pause at the top. So she's hinging over, arms straight, up to her chest, pause, and back down. Again, this is accumulating, so these don't have to be done all in order, but a total of 30 YTWs, total of 40 shoulder presses, and a total of 50 bent rows with a 1-second pause at the top. Thanks, Beth. That's our workout today. Hope you guys enjoy. See you tomorrow.